I just wanted to say hi before we start the workout and let you know that I've been thinking about you. I think about you a lot, and just hoping that we can get together and work out in person soon. Things are looking a little better, so hopefully. But till then, stay healthy, stay well, stay positive, stay hopeful, and we'll get there. Feet about hip distance apart, parallel. Take a breath, inhale, and exhale, take it to a squat. Okay, so our form checks. Weight in your heels, knees track above your feet. You're sitting that seat back here. Good, let's go for 2 more down. 1 more. And hold. You're gonna reach over to the right side. Left arm reaches over, get a nice side stretch. And then over to the other side. So reach. And then back to center. Inhale. And exhale, take it again to that squat. So we're warming up the legs, letting your arms flow. Here we go. 2 more times. Take it down. And 1 more. And hold here. Reach over to the right once again. A little bigger stretch if you can. Send that left hip over. Good. And then the other side. Reach. Open up to the right side of your body. Feel the stretch. And then back here. Another squat down and lift. Okay, so we're going to build up heat pretty quickly. So check your form first, and then we're going to go a little faster. So down and up again. We're going to build speed a little bit more. Now if you want to take it slower, that's fine. Okay, so just work at your own pace. Okay, again, checking your form, weight in your heels, sitting back with your hips, spine in neutral. And down. And getting the blood flowing, the heat to build in your body. 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Now we're going to shift the weight over to the right side. We're going to slow it down. So balancing on the right leg, we're going to take it to a squat here. Good. And down. Again, weight in that right heel, knee tracking above the foot. Okay, you want to protect the knees. Then we're going to build a little more heat, so a little faster. Again. 8 more. And 7. Working balance. 6 more. And 5. You got it. Here we go. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Now both feet on the ground. Just a slow squat down. Good. And again, checking your form. Knees track above the feet. 2 more like this. Then we're going to shift the weight over to the left side. So nice and slow to start. So get your balance. Get the proper form. Weight in your heels. Knee tracks above that foot. That left ankle working hard to help you with balance. And down. And then you're going to pick up the pace if you want. Good. 8 more. And 7 more. And 6 more. Lots of heat. And 5. Good. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Both feet, hip distance apart, back into that slow squat. And then we're going to build the heat once again, going a little faster. Okay, as fast as you feel comfortable without breaking form. Okay, so no compromises there. Good. Little cardio work maybe. And good. Good. And we'll count down for 10 more counts to as many as you can. Go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Now hold the squat, place your hands into prayer, and just hold here. I want you to press your hands together. So feel the fire, your shoulders, your upper back. Okay, just hold here. Weight in your heels, sitting back. Good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to press our hands together firmly, going to about 80% of your maximum, so pretty hard. And then we're going to shift our hands over to the left side, and then to the right. Still pressing your hands together as you do so. So to the left, good. And to the right, feel the fire in your upper back, shoulders, still working the legs though. Should be able to wiggle your toes. So weight still in your heels, and right. Press those hands together, and left. Okay, now I'm gonna change it. Okay, now back to center. We're gonna go up just slightly and down. Still pressing our hands together. Might feel the stretch in your forearms. Firing in your upper back. Good. Woo, those legs working up And now we're going to make a circle. So circle around. Good. Pressing your hands together. Feel the shoulders. So keep them tiny, okay? So not too big. Good. Make sure your hips do not start to rise. Good. And then go in the opposite direction. Here. Good. Pressing those hands together. 4 more. You got it. 4 and 3 and 2. Good job. And 1. Rise up. Now, we're going to hinge forward. I want you to keep your spine in neutral. So we're just going to hinge forward. And then back up. Spine is in neutral. Knees are soft. Engage that core. If you want some feedback, you can place your hand on your belly and other hand on your lower back. Make sure you're keeping your spine in neutral, core engaged. Forward and back. Good. Forward and back. And if you want to go a little further, you can go all the way to horizontal and get that hamstring stretch. Good. And forward and back. Good. So pressing those hands together and back. This time we're going to hold that hinge. So hold that hinge. Maybe it's here, maybe it's a little further. Okay. Hold that hinge if you want. You can place your hands on your thighs for support if you want. Okay. Now if your hands are together, if you want to, you can start to reach your arms up. So give you a little more challenge. Okay. Make sure your spine stays in neutral though. Okay. So always check in with that lower back. Make sure your knees are soft. And 2 more. Pressing those hands together, firing that upper back. Core is engaged. And bring your hands back to heart center and lift all the way up. And take it to a squat. So a demi squat, so halfway. Take your arms up and then place them behind your head here. Okay, you're going to pull your elbows back, so get a stretch across your chest. Okay, still bending through the knees. If you need to rise up anytime, feel free to. If you still want to fire those legs, that's fine too. You're hinged through your upper body. Okay, now you're going to take that left arm and you're going to reach back a little further so that your fingertips are free from your head. So pull them back a little further. Okay, then you're going to reach that arm at a diagonal. So we're going to open up through that shoulder socket. You're going to reach the pinky fingers back behind as you rotate that arm, and then pinky fingers face the front. And then thumbs lead, rotate, 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 and all the way back here, and reach, and rotate. So you want to open up through that shoulder. Okay, so, and 1 more, reach, and rotate, really opening up, and back, and rotate back, and here. Now come on up out of that squat, and come right back into that demi squat, or all the way down, but always checking in with that lower back. Right arm, lift up off of your head, so pull it back, then reach out up at a diagonal, then lead with your pinky, reach back. As you rotate that arm, pinky leads again, lead with your thumb, rotate, 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 come back around here, okay? Checking in with that lower back. If you feel any kind of strain, come on up and rotate. And 1 more time, here we go. Rotate, rotate, rotate all the way back. Make sure the weight is in your heels. And come on back, hands behind your head. Rise all the way up, scoot your feet out, turn them out, and then sink into a squat in this straddle. Okay, just gonna lean to the right and center and left. Okay, so you want to be nice and upright at this point. You're just flexing to the right and left. Good. Elbows stay wide and right. And left, getting those obliques, maybe sinking those hips down a little lower. Okay, good. And left. And right. And left. 1 more set, go. Right and left. Back to center, we're gonna rotate. So hips stay quiet, rotate to the right. Back to center, rotate to the left. Good. And rotate, hips stay pointing to the front of the room. You're just rotating side to side. Other side, draw that right shoulder back. Center, draw that left shoulder back. And center, targeting those obliques. Good. And left. 1 more set, go. Right, squeeze. And left. Back to center here. Gonna rise up here. You're gonna take it to a swan dive, so lengthen through your spine. And then hang out in forward fold. You can rock side to side, whatever you need to do. Feel a stretch through your legs, your spine. And then heel till your feet bend. until they're touching. Dangle down forward fold. If you want to, you can interlace your fingers behind you, press back and let your arms fall. You want to try and keep your spine in neutral, so you can bend your knees if you need to. Shoulders away from the ears. Just find a nice little stretch, or a nice big stretch. And then drop your arms down. Place your hands on your thighs. Go ahead and lift up. Stretch the backs of your legs, lengthen through your spine. You can keep your knees bent if you need to. And then come on up to standing. And then place your hands into prayer. Good. Okay, you're going to bend your knees. So I want you to squeeze your inner thighs. So here, get those inner thighs, the adductors to fire. Here, legs together. Here, down and lift. Okay, so just a little squat, weight in your heels. Okay, so just getting this movement. Okay, now I'm going to add on, of course. Hey, press your hands together, squat down, and then you're going to lift that left leg up as you reach your arms up, down, and right leg up. Find your balance, squeeze, and then reach. Good. Down, outer thigh. Up. Okay, so in a moment, we're going to change it. We're going to add a rotation. Down and lift. Okay, take it to that squat. Now we're going to lift that left leg as we rotate our upper body to the right. Here, hips stay pointed to the front of you though. And then down, hips stay pointed to the front. And rotate up and down. Rotate to the left, pressing your hands together still. And down and rotate. Good. And down. And rotate, lots of balance here. And down. We're digging. And down. And rotate, press. Woo. And down. And rotate. Okay, now, next one, we're going to hold that pose here. So you're rotated through your upper body, get those obliques, that outer thigh, take that left leg, and you're just going to pulse and pulse. Finding your balance, finding that strength. Hips stay square to the front of you. Outer thigh of that left leg. 3, 2, and 1. Take it back down, other side here. Rotate to the left, right leg lifts. Here, upper body rotated to the left. Take that right leg and pulse, 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 pulse. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on back down here. Okay, now I'm going to do one leg deadlift. So we're going to take that left leg. We're going to kick back behind as we hinge through our upper body. You can keep that hand on that right thigh here. And hinge. So we're squatting down and kicking that leg back and squatting down. Okay, now we're going to keep our knees straight here, and then we're going to hinge. Okay, that right knee is soft though, and hinge. Okay, so go as far as you want, maybe just a little lift. Maybe it's a bigger lift. Releasing that arm, but make sure checking in with that lower back. Keep it in neutral. No pain. And back up. Squeezing that gluteal as you lift that left leg up. And back up. You got 3.5 more. Let's go. Down. And lift. Keep the control. Last 2. Down. And lift. And hold. Hinge here. Maybe it's here, maybe it's all the way. Now take that left leg, you're going to draw a circle back behind. So challenging your balance, working that gluteal. So feel the fire in that gluteal. That right supporting leg is working as well. Let's go in the opposite direction. So circle that left leg around. Quite challenging. 3 more. And 2. And 1. Come on up here. Let's do the other leg. So down. And right leg kicks back behind, and squat down, and kick, and squat down, squeeze those legs, and kick, and squat down, hinge through your upper body as you kick that leg. And now we're going to go straight leg here, and hinge back, and down, and hinge, kick that leg back, and down, and kick, and 2.5 more. Okay, so 2.5 more. Ooh. And up 1.5 more. Back. And up. Now here, hold that half. So hold that half here. nice and stable. Take that right leg and draw that circle. If you have a wall, you can use it. This is my foot with the bunion. And around, and around. Soften that left knee. Let's go in the opposite direction. 3, and 2, and 1. Come on back up, and take it to a squat and hold. Just hold here. So easy on the mind, just hold, pressing your hands together, squeeze those inner thighs, weight in your heels, and just hold, maybe sink those hips down a little bit lower, down, pressing those hands together nice and firmly, a little lower, 8, and 7, go 6, press, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Come on, all the way up, step to the top of your mat now. Breathe in, lift your arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Hang out in ragdoll. You can place your hands on your thighs if you want to, or just hang down for the nice stretch through the backs of your legs and alter your spine. Let gravity allow your head to fall. Place your hands on the thighs, lift up, monkey, exhale. Back into that forward fold, hands onto the mat, walk your feet behind you, press back into downward facing dog, heel, toe. Really press through your hands, lengthen into your spine, drive your heels down, feel a nice stretch. You can wiggle side to side, whatever you need to do. Pedal your feet, take it to a plank, nice and strong. On your toes or on your knees, lower down onto your belly. Take it into cobra or half cobra, baby cobra, whatever feels good. And push back, downward facing dog, press through your hands. A couple more times, top of the push-up here. Exhale, hover or on your belly. Inhale, cobra, or if you're ready, upward facing dog. Breathe, exhale, downward facing dog, push back, drive your heels down. Inhale, top of a push-up, on your knees or your toes, lower down, elbows stay on top of your wrists. Inhale, cobra, or upward facing dog. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. So each time try and get a little deeper into the stretch, top of a push-up. And chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward. And press back, downward facing dog. Drive your heels down. Nice and low. Ground your left foot. Kick your right leg behind. Place your right foot between your hands. Lower your left knee. Take your right arm, reach up to the ceiling. Get a nice twist. Open up to that chest. Okay, now you're going to shift the weight onto your left side. Take your left foot, pivot. Take your right leg out to the side. Take it into side plank here and hold. Take that right leg and lift. Feel the contraction in the outer thigh, shoulder above the wrist. Hold nice and strong. Feel the energy out through your fingertips and hold. Now take your arm, start to circle. Take that leg and start to circle as well. Okay, challenging your balance, challenging your stability. Let's go in the opposite direction. Circle. Strong in that left arm, shoulder, wrist, and hold. And pivot back over, tuck your toes under, push back into downward facing dog. Take it to the top of a push-up here. On your knees or your toes, chaturanga, lower down, elbows on top of your wrist. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Press through your hands. Catching your breath. Ground your right foot this time. Kick your left leg nice and high. Place that left foot between your hands. Lower your right knee. Take your left arm and reach. Nice rotation. Reach, reach, reach. Shift over to the right side. Pivot your right foot back. Take your left leg out to the side. Feel the strength here. Take that left leg, lift, left arm, and then start to circle that left arm, circle that left leg in coordination or not. And then reverse the direction. Circle stable in the rest of your body. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Back into quadruped. Tuck your toes under. Push back, downward facing dog. Right again, right away. Top of a push-up, lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. If you want, add a push-up on the way back. Downward here. One more time, top of a push-up, toes or your knees, lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. 2 push-ups if you want. Down, and push back, downward facing dog. Drive those heels down, nice and low. Good job. Lower your knees down into a nice quadruped. Take your right arm, left leg, reach. And down, left arm. Nice spinal balance. Feel the extension. Feel the reach. Your body stays quiet in neutral. Left arm, right leg. Here, reach. And more. One more set, right and left here. Up and down, left side. and down. Right arm reaches and holds. So here, hold here. You're going to tap your fingertips, toes down. Just hold like so. Okay, now we're going to see if we can take that right knee and lift the right knee up. Okay, so just holding here. If you want, right leg extends back behind. Hold. Completely optional. Wherever you're at, that knee lift or that leg lift. 5 and 4 and 3. Shoulders away from the ears. 2 and 1. Lower back down. Okay, center here. Other arm, other leg. Left arm, right leg here. And lower down and lift. Let's do the taps first. And lift. Again. Down and lift. Now hold it down here. Place your left arm down. Right toes down here. So your arms are staggered. Okay. Just hold here, shoulders strong. If you want, see if you can lift that left knee up. That's optional. You can always leave the knee down. And here, another option. Extend that left leg back behind. Arms stay staggered, strong in your arms, shoulders, and just hold wherever you're at. 5 and 4 and 3. Go 2 and 1. Lower back down into that quadruped. Tuck your toes in and push back into downward facing dog. Good. Press through your hands. Rock side to side, whatever you need to do to feel that release. And lower down. Take it into a quick child's pose. So separate your knees and allow your torso to settle between your legs. Good. All right, come back up. Place your forearms on the mat. We're going to do our glutes now. Okay, so we're going to extend our right leg back behind us. Shoulders are strong, spine is neutral. Take that right leg lift and lower. Okay, so just like so. Squeezing that right gluteal. Think about squeeze. Up and down. Let's go a little faster. Maybe not touching the floor. Maybe just pulsing at the top. I want you to feel the fire start to set and up and up and up and up. Go. Nice. For 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now tap your right toes to the right. We're going to make a rainbow and then tap to the left. Okay? And tap to the right and tap to the left. And tap to the right and tap to the left. Okay, now if you want to go a little faster, hot potato, right and left. Squeezing that glute, maintaining the control in your torso. And right and left, good. Right and left, good. And right and left, and right and left. 4 more. And 3. Good job. 2. And 1. Now hold it to the center here at the top. We're going to lower down 1 inch and pulse, pulse, pulse. Firing that glute. Go, go, go. Up, 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 up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Hey, other leg right away. Left leg back behind, lift and lower. Spine stays in neutral, strong in your shoulders. Up and down. Up. Up and down. Good. Going a little faster if you want. Maybe smaller range. Up. Up. Spine stays in neutral. Very important. Okay, no arch in that lower back. Good. For 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Left leg out to the left edge of the mat and then to the right, that rainbow. Left and right and left and right and left. Really staying stable in your torso, just that leg. Right and left. Maybe going a little faster, that hot potato. And left. So thinking about squeezing that glute, strong in your torso. So lots of stability work here. Left and right, left and right. Good. For 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Back to center here. Hold that left. 1 inch down. Pulse, 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 pulse. Fire that gluteal. Feel it contracted. Nice. Woo! Let's go for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Hands out. Tuck your toes under. Push back. Downward facing dog. Feel that reach, that stretch. Into a plank. Hands to the outer edges of the mat. Steady here. We're going to lower onto our bellies, elbows open out to the side. 10 counts, go. 10 and 9. Shoulder blades apart, 8 and 7. Back of the neck long, 6. Go 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and 0. On your belly, arms by your sides or below your shoulders. Belly pulls in, upper body lifts. If you want, squeeze your glutes and your hamstrings. Arms out to the side if you want. Elbows straight, wrist straight, and just hold in a nice simple back extension. Belly pulled in strong, working that, supporting that lower back, engaging that core. Point your toes, squeeze those glutes. Hold for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Turn your head rested on the mat. Then place your hands under your head, palms down, forehead to the back of your head. Walk your knees to the outer edges of the mat. Touch your heels or the soles of your feet together, and you're just going to press. I want you to be mindful of your lower back. Make sure it's not hyperextended. So if you need to, tuck your pelvis under slightly and just press. I want you to feel the fire. Every single muscle, the lower part of your body, your glutes, inner thighs, pelvic floor muscles, and just hold. Press, press, press. Okay. Now, if you want to, upper body lifts, but only if you can keep the pressure in your legs and your core engaged. Okay, just hold wherever you're at. Just press. I'm going to count down for 10. I want you to go to 90% of pressure on your legs. Here we go. 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5. Go 4, and 3. Press. 2, and 1. Release and lower down. Place your hands under your shoulders. Extend your legs. And you're going to work the obliques. So take your left shoulder, lift up, and then down. Right shoulder lifts up, and down. Okay, progression. And place your hands behind your head, like so. Or if you want, you can take your arm up and down. Right arm up and down, up and down. So think about reaching at a diagonal. So out and up and down. Belly is in. Checking in with that lower back modification. Hands on the mat. Okay, so you do what is best for you, your personal edge without compromising form. Okay, so very important. You want to protect yourself. Stay injury free. And left. And right. One more set. Let's go. Left. Belly is in. And right. Woo. And then back to center. Hands under your shoulders if they're not already there. Take yourself into quadruped. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale, catch, stretch, tucking that tailbone under. Inhale, take it into cow. Drop your belly down. Exhale, catch, stretch, tuck, tuck, tuck. And inhale, cow. And last time, catch, stretch. And cow here. And lower down. Take your left leg and extend that behind you. Okay, so your right foot is flat. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. Now, if this is too much, you can always switch and tuck your toes under. Okay. So we're going to, left toes are tucked under. Okay, now we're going to aim for a stretch in through our shin. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to lift up. We're going to press back. You might feel it near your toes as well. So lifting here. As you drive that left heel back, lift. And then come forward and lower that left heel. And forward. And left heel. And back. And left heel. And hold. So pressing that left heel back. See if you can bring that right knee closer to your chest as you hold. Pressing that left heel back. Find that stretch. And then lower down. Here, hold. Okay, so a couple options. So we're going to target the abs, hip flexors. So we're going to take the right knee, lift up toward the chest just a little bit, and up. So you're going to feel the fire in the belly, the core, up and down, okay, and up. Now, if you want to progress, you can take that entire right leg up, lifting up and down, and up and down. Good. Up and down. 2 more. Up and down. Last one. Up and down. Hold here. Okay, now I'm going to take that leg and reach out to the side. So maybe it's just a swing to the side here. Swing to the side. Okay, so I'm going to just shift a little bit here. Just maybe it's just a swing to the side of that leg, keeping the the toes of the right foot on the mat, or entire lift. And down, and lift, and down. 4 more, okay, go strong, up, and down. 3 more, up. Of course, we're going to add in something, up, and down. Now hold that lift, okay, so maybe it's just that swing, maybe it's entire lift, and just going to hold. For 5, go, 4, and 3, go 2, and 1, and lower back down. Excellent work. Take it to a quick child's pose, sitting back, resting it out before we do the other side. Okay, back into that quadruped. You ready? Okay, right leg back behind, toes under. Okay, left foot flat, or if you need to, you can tuck your toes under. Okay, so here we go. We're going to take the hips, lift up as we drive that right heel back, and feel that stretch. And let's go ahead and lower down, and then drive that heel back, and then lower down, and then drive that heel back. Try and stay straight through the front part of that ankle. Okay, here. And drive that right heel back, and lift, and back, and lift. Right heel presses back, and lifts, and presses back here. Hold. So you can take the hips up a little bit more as you press through your hands. Left knee closer to the chest if you can. Feel that stretch, the sole of that foot. For 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Lower back down. Okay, here we go. We're going to take the left knee. We're going to hike up and down. So again, if you need to tuck the toes under, you can. Or if you want to, lift all the way up and down. And pull it into the chest and down. Good. And down. 4, and down. And 3, and down. Let's go for 2. Those shoulders, those arms are working. And 1 more. And down. You're going to take that left knee. You're going to swing out to the side. And down. And side. And down. Or lift. And down. And lift. And down. Up. And down. 4.5 more. And down. 3.5 more. Woo. And down. 2.5 more. Up. And down. 1.5 more. Up. And down. Now hold that lift. Maybe it's just that swing. Maybe it's entire lift. Or maybe you're taking a break. All good. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Lower down. Take it into downward. Press through your hands. Feel that stretch. And then sit all your knees down. Separate them. And take it into a nice child's pose. Relaxing here. Catching your breath. Come on up. Circle through your arms. Circle through your wrists. Shoulders. Good. Swing your legs around. We're going to do some ab work. Okay. Hands behind your thighs, lift up. And then lower down onto your back. Feet on the mat, arms down by your side. We're going to just start off with a bridge. Okay, so nice and neutral in your spine. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale. You're going to press through your feet. Lift your hips up. And then hit the ground in neutral again. Pressing up. And hit the ground in neutral. So nice and easy. Now check that your knees are not separating as you lift. They're staying butt hip distance apart the entire time. Feet hip distance apart as well. 2 more. And hit the ground with control and neutral. 1 more time. Press up and down and hold. Okay, so we're going to bring our knees into our chest. Soften our sternum. Some space between your chin and your chest. Left leg extends. Lower part of that right leg parallel with the mat. Left hand to left knee, right hand. Left hand to right knee, right hand to right ankle, and switch. Exhale, shh, and 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 exhale. Maybe at the top, extra tug, extra lift, and lift. Try not to pull on your legs too much. Make it come from the abs, up, and up. Good, up, other side, and lift. Good. 6 more sets. Go. 6 and 5. Beautiful. And 4 and 3. Toes are pointed. 2 and 1. You got it. Bring your knees into your chest, arms overhead, and swing them around. Inhale and exhale. If you need to lower your head down, if your neck is starting to fatigue, go ahead. You can add your legs if you want. And exhale, shh. Lower back is pressing into the mat. Inhale, reach. And exhale, shh. Inhale and exhale. Join for your abdominal stretch to get your head lifted. Try not to straighten that neck. And 4 more. Let's go. 3 more. 2 more. Nice and strong. And 1 more. Here we go. Pull it in. Lower it down. Couple tugs. Hands behind the head, right into crisscrosses. Left leg extends, left shoulder to right knee, and switch. And switch. And switch. Good. Opposite rib cage to that opposite knee. Obliques. And switch. Try to keep your elbows wide. Try not to pull on your head with your hands. Whew. And switch. Good. Now if you want to, we can go for a double time. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Nice work. Wherever you're at. Good. I'm going to count down. 10 more counts. Do as many as you can. Let's go. And 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5. Rotate. Go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Hands to your shins. Extend your legs long. Arms overhead and stretch out through those abdominals. Right fingertips, right toes, reach a little further. Left fingertips, left toes, reach a little further. Bring your right knee into your chest. Take it to a spinal rotation. So right leg over to the left as you look to the right. You need a glute stretch, outer thigh stretch as well. And then back. Right leg extends, left leg rotates over to the right. Look over to the left. Get that nice glute, outer thigh stretch, lower back stretch. Good. And coming back to center. Legs extend up overhead. Feet are flexed. Bend in the knees. Take your hands to your outer thighs. Press in with your hands or your arms. Press out with your legs. Okay, feel the resistance. Hands to your inner thighs. Press in. And press out. Feel it in your core. And press in. Inner thighs, arms, shoulders. Everything is working out. And press in. So really feel the resistance. We're going to do 10 more. I want you to go hard. Here we go. 10. And press in. Go 9. Nice and strong. Press, 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 press. And then back in. Beautiful. 8 more. Let's go. Press, 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 press. And in. Shoulders away from the ears. 6 more. Let's go. Press. Strong. Shoulders stay down. And go. And press. Good. Go for it. Belly strong. Last 3, I want you to go strong. Go. 3. In. Last 2. Go. Woo. Add in. Last 1. Let's go. Out. And in. And release. You can grab onto your big toes with your middle and index fingers. Let your knees fall to the side, or you can just hold on to your thighs if you want to, or you can extend your legs out. Get a nice inner thigh stretch. And hold for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Take that right leg, cross it over your left thigh. Okay, then you can grab onto your ankles or your feet and allow them to fall to the floor. You want to target the right gluteal. Okay, so right leg over that left leg. Feel that nice stretch. Good. And then switch sides. Left leg over that right. Allow your feet to fall to the floor. Feel that glute stretch for the left side this time. Nice stretch. Air. Breathe. Couple rolls through your ankles, little cracks, lots of noise for me. Reverse the direction, and roll over into your side, push yourself up to seated. Good. Soles of the feet together, butterfly stretch, hinge forward, knees open out to the side. Lengthen through your spine here, or if you want, press back, allow your knees to fall. Chest lifts. Okay, what feels good in this moment? Take your shoulders and circle them around. And take your hands to your shoulders and just do our chicken wings. And reverse the direction. And hold. Take that right arm, just that right arm. Go ahead. And follow your right fingertips as you open up here. Follow your fingertips. And left arm over to the left side. Circle. And again. Circle. Reach back behind. One more time. Go. Back behind. And here, head to your right shoulder. Explore a little wiggle. Little nod as you drive that left shoulder down. Circle to the opposite side. Explore. And nod. To the center. Fingertips to the back of your head and gently press. Feel the opening as you draw your shoulder blades down into your back pockets. And rotate to the right. Sitting up nice and tall as you do so. And then rotate to the left, nice and tall. And then back to center. Stretch to the right side. And then stretch to the left side. And to center. Finishing off 2 breaths. First one, you know the drill. Exhale anything negative out of your body. And then just refill with good, positive strength, anything that you need to get you through the next week. Okay, so here we go. Inhale, big breath. And exhale, send it all the way. And refill with only good. Hands together and draw them down to heart center. Ground yourself. Feel the stretch.